Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and by popular request, I have gone ahead and filmed an entire workout today, skipping the warm-ups, and actually a lot of my exercises I don't do warm-ups anyways. Things like deadlifts, I do like 2 warm-ups, incline press 2 warm-ups, but everything else I just go straight into the work. And because so many people requested I do a full workout, guys are going to see how actually short my workouts are with only doing full body 3 days a week, 1 work set. And then I'm just doing grease in the groove on chin-ups and dips at home using body weight stuff. But my workouts are pretty short, as you guys can see. Here's a beltless deadlift for 6 reps with 495. And the thing I'm also going to ask people, because so many people have requested this, a lot of trolls have come in, a lot of people are upset at me after multiple call outs from other channels. They're clicking dislikes like crazy. So if you actually enjoy my work and you wanted to see me actually do a full workout, please go ahead and click like on this video instead of just ignoring the like button, because it does make a difference on if the videos appear in search engines or not. So by the dislike to likes being really high, the videos are harder for people to find later. They're less likely to appear in your feed, everything else. So if you would do that for me, if you guys actually enjoy my work, I would appreciate it. Up next, I went ahead and did incline close grip bench press. Again, 225 for 6. These are the exact same lifts I think I did last time on Friday on camera, but this is kind of the rep range I'm working with till I adjust it again. But these are the 2 main exercises I'm doing in the gym as far as my overall development at the moment. And I rotate through a few things. I'm probably going to start doing front squats again soon. But that's really, actually, these are my 3 big lifts at this point. It's going to be the beltless deadlift, the incline close grip bench press, and the behind the neck press. Now, I'm sorry about the camera angle here. The plates are kind of blocking the bar path, so you guys can't see that I'm actually touching my traps on every rep. So I'll see if we can get that camera angle a little better next time. But this was like, I think 6 reps also, or 7 reps, not sure, with 155 on behind the neck presses. And then I go into my isolation work. And that's the thing, guys, I try to explain to a lot of guys, it's not necessary, particularly when you're not eating enough calories and you're doing a lot of cardio like I'm doing right now. I'm not gaining weight. I'm not bulking right now. I've been recompositioning for a while. I'm sitting around the same body weight while gaining muscle and losing fat. I don't have a lot of extra recovery to do large amounts of volume and large amounts of exercise selection. So I'm very efficient with what I do. So I come in and I do several compound movements, and keep in mind, I'm doing so many chin-ups and dips at home for my upper body with the Greasing the Groove program, because I'm doing them every day. It doesn't leave me a lot of extra recovery for going all out in the weight room. So I'm just stimulating enough growth to get by. And you can stimulate a fair amount of growth and development and even strength off of a single peak set. So I pick my efficient compounds, and then I come and do some isolation movements for my weak points. And I didn't do any hamstring stuff today. I'll probably do that Wednesday. And so again, I did incline curls with 45s. Then I'm doing these dumbbell skull crushers with 55-pound dumbbells. So again, hitting my weak points. My arms are my weak points, and then I do face pulls for my delts. I had been doing side lateral raises, but after several months of doing them, I don't feel like they're doing anything at all for my delts. I don't feel like my medial delt is improving particularly well as a result of them. So I'm actually dropping them, and I'm going to stick with just the efficient movements like the behind the neck press and band face pulls for my shoulders, and eventually, hopefully, they'll just catch up. And as I get leaner, I think my delts will look bigger on top of that. But doing the side laterals really haven't been doing much. So I'm just going to stick to those 2 basic compounds for my delts, because they serve so many other valuable purposes on top of it. And that just is what it is. So I'm putting more focus back on my arms again as far as isolation work, and then hamstrings when I get around to doing it. And then I also, once again, demonstrate for you guys my core work coming up, and I like to do standing band work. And the reason I like to do it standing is that it's more functional for more real world activity. Specificity of training. If you're standing on your feet, that should, in theory, give you better carryover to things like your deadlifts, your squats, your push presses. And if you're ever on a playing field, if you're a field athlete who is in a contact sport at all, I would absolutely recommend doing these. Do standing ab work. And the reason is, again, you're going to tend to get hit in the guts, and you need your core to brace yourself better when you're on your feet. And so by doing standing ab work, you're going to be more in the positions that you're most likely to be in when you get hit or have to hit someone out on a playing field. So for like a football player, rugby player, things like that, these are a fantastic exercise. And as you guys can see, it's not necessary to come in and do large volumes of training. Oftentimes remind guys you can either train hard or you can train long, but you can't do both. And when you come in and you do 1 set, you'd be surprised how good you get at getting right to that bleeding edge and form not breaking down. These sets were actually pretty much to positive muscle failure. I wouldn't have been able to do another rep on a lot of these exercises with good form without grinding them out in a bad technique. And so technically I couldn't actually do more without reducing stimulation on the final reps. So this is actually a fairly hard workout, even though it's low volume. So I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.